Hello, who are you and where are you from?
Bill Batiuk from Vancouver, Canada.
All right, and what do you do?
What do? I am one of the owners of a business that does services for public companies, namely electronic regulatory filing and use dissemination.
All right.
And which nobody knows what it is.
Okay. And administrative, you do administrative help for companies?
No, not really. It's if you think about where you read your news, what no one thinks is how the news got there. I am like an electronic courier of sorts.
Okay. So, has the climate changed much since you were a kid?
I don't think so. I think that it's just that it's become a thing. It's become a topic. It's become a reason for taxation. I think that a lot of terms have been invented for things that happen forever. I do believe climate is changing. It's always changed long before there were people here.
And so on a daily basis, are you concerned about it? Say
No.
on a scale of 1 to 10?
No.
Okay, not at all.
No.
And the weather hasn't changed any since you were a kid. The summers are the same. The winters are the same.
I think that I hear on the news that today's low or high temperature's been broken, and it hasn't been this warm or cold since 1946. And I think, oh, now to me that's not a change. It tells me that in 1946 it was very close to what it is today.
Very good. And then, what about the future? What should we do? Are we optimistic? Are you optimistic, pessimistic, and is there something we can do?
Yes, there's something we can do, and it's not anything that's being done. We should accept the fact that climate is changing. We can't do anything about it, and we should deal with it. And I think that most people, they may say they buy into climate change and believing in it, but I don't see the price of waterfront property going down anywhere. So that tells me they don't really believe it. Further, I think that climate change is a convenient excuse for different forms of taxation. And it's kind of man's ego makes him think he can do something about it, and I don't believe they can. All you can do is accept it and cope with it.
Adjust.
Sorry?
Adjust to it.
Adjust to it, which they're not doing.
Very good.
Like the water shortage in the southwest U.S., their plan is to hope for rain. So I see an ocean out there, and maybe all the tax dollars should go into desalination, et cetera, et cetera. And if you wanted, you mentioned experts when you grabbed me here. An expert is paid by someone, and because they're being paid for something, and they probably want to be paid in the future, I think their conclusions are biased.
Very good, very good, very interesting. On today, the 8th of January, here in Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Okay, as sometimes happens, after the interview, we catch an additional thought that we think that should be added, and you thought that the central problem to the climate change issues is what?
Well, I wouldn't say climate change. I'd extend it to most problems in the world. There's only one fundamental problem, and that's there's too many people. And it's taboo to speak against motherhood. And all government deficits depend on an increasing population. And so nobody goes there. If you add 1 billion people, you're going to add more pollution. I don't care how, what the other 7 billion people do to decrease their pollution. Those other billion are going to add more than you're going to decrease. So you're screwed as long as there's more people. End of story.
Very good. Thank you.